Hello, everybody. This is Ken Faulkner, and it's time for another knife video. I did get a package in. Uh, I don't know. I keep hearing it from other people as well that I got like two of the knives on order, and then I get like the tracking number. You know how this gets me going. I get the tracking number, and it doesn't even get to the point where it's saying it's being shipped. It's they're waiting for it at the mailbox. I'm thinking that it's probably having to do with the crazy weather going on. All the snow going on the East Coast. A lot of the knife companies are over there, so that's probably what it is. And I'm okay. But what I ended up having to do is go to the old faithful, the one that I know is going to get here almost always very quick, and that's Amazon. I'd rather give my money to knife, companies, and I do buy a lot of stuff from Blade HQ and places like that. But sometimes it gets a little bit hectic waiting. So here I am again, and this is something I've been thinking. It's been sitting in my wish list for a long time. I'm going to use the Bradford Guardian 3. Open this guy up. Got the address on the other side, so I'm opening it from the bottom. And yes, I am doing an unboxing. I don't know what's up with me. Maybe this is just a new thing that I'm gonna do. But because it's been so long that I've been waiting for this knife, well, been thinking about doing this knife, that there you go, perfect. All the papers on the other side. Let's get rid of that box. All right, here we go. Look at that. You recognize one of these guys? I never had one. It's a Mora. Everybody's talked about Moras. I hear so many good things, and I don't know enough about them to know what's good to get and what's not. There's a lot of different versions of them, and they're all just very reasonable price. Now you can get like the survival kit along with it. This one I just got the knife, no extra stuff. But this one, the name of it is not on the box. It says it's from Sweden. I guess I really didn't know that. Okay, I think the Kansboll. I don't know what that means in Swedish. Kansboll. But you guys that are really into these knives, you probably know a bit about it. It looked really good in the picture. With Amazon, it's a lot of times that's the way it is. Many of the knives, you get like very reputable brands that you're familiar with selling on Amazon. I mean, so much stuff is available on Amazon. Sometimes it's just like I'd rather go to a store and get it that way, but sometimes you just can't find it anywhere. Certain things. And this is not an advertisement for Amazon, and but I'm just kind of admitting that I can be very impatient at times. So there you go. There's the knife. Very, plastic kind of thing. If it weren't for all the people talking so many good things about it, just looking at it, I probably wouldn't have bought it, to be honest. I'm just being straight up honest with you. It is kind of cool, at least in the picture there. Let's see what it really looks like, though. I'm excited. It's all that hype, and I definitely have FOMO. I definitely have FOMO on things. And this one is a FOMO thing. That grind is what kind of really made me interested in what's going on with this knife. Okay, it's almost like there's a like a Scandi grind back in the back, but then it's got this almost like a hollow in the opposite direction where it's kind of rounded this way. And so that's going to make it a little more slicey up near the front, whereas the back is going to be more of that bushcrafty splitting wood type thing. I do like to, I don't get out and do a lot of camping. That's a nice looking knife. I don't do a lot of camping, but I do like to start my barbecue with feather sticking and a ferro rod. It's just something I like to do. I like the whole concept of camping. but I'm kind of older now. I used to do a bunch of camping when I was younger. And then when the kids were young, oh man, we'd like to go out camping. That was great times. We had a big old tent, 6-person tent. Yeah, the stoves and all that fun stuff. And then you go out with a bunch of friends, and that is just the best. It's so cool. So yeah, we used to do like, you know, like set up a time when we're gonna either family or friends. We're all gonna go out. We're gonna hang around the fire. Oh man, I'm thinking about, and I've been talking to my girlfriend about doing like a glamping thing. So you can kind of halfway, you kind of have like almost like a hotel room that's kind of like rustic kind of hotel room, but then you have the fire pit and you can do all that kind of stuff. I think we're gonna do that someday. I know it sounds kind of weak and wimpy, especially to you young guys, but man, it sounds like a lot of fun to me. So it's a cool knife. It's very lightweight, which is good if you're backpacking. I used to do some backpacking. You know, get that big, you know, you have your tent. So you get the real lightweight tent. Back then, you know, that's before the family. This is when in my teens and 20s. And you get that big backpack, get all your food, and you're hiking up away from the roads. And that's really cool in itself. Yeah, I miss those days. I don't know if they'll ever get back to doing that kind of stuff. When I do move out of California after I retire, I do want to get somewhere where I'm closer to nature. So if I wanted to go out on a little camping trip, and it just wouldn't be like a big, you know, hours and hours of driving to get there, and you just do like a quick overnight or something like that. I think that might be cool. So that might be my opportunity. But yeah, this is cool. Feels nice and solid. The handle grip, I mean, that's what I always hear about. You know, when it's a user knife, which these guys are, and I think it's cool that it's from Sweden. You know, good priced knife, but it's from Sweden. Oh, there you go. Thought I saw. So you got a belt loop here. That's good. Yeah. You know, when you got a user knife, you need to have a good handle. That's your user interface. I always say that. If you can't hold on to the knife, you can't effectively use it, especially for harder tasks. So, you know, it doesn't always have to be fancy. It doesn't always have to be mocha tie or you know, Timascus or anything like that. Sometimes it could just be some kind of molded plastic that's strong enough and grippy enough to do the job. Good place here for a little cordage. I wouldn't even just do a lanyard. I'd be able to do a loop, you know, that you can wrap around your wrist, and that way you kind of, if you drop it or whatever, you got it there. Just give you that little extra, you know, security of not dropping the knife and not losing it or having it land on your foot when you're out camping somewhere and you got no way to get to a hospital and you got a knife in your foot. No, you don't want to do that. Anyway, so that's that. So I was another quick thing because out of the blue, I was talking about Amazon, and a lot of times for my giveaways, I'll order from Amazon. I just pick things out, and then I got some stuff. I got up like a pile of stuff that I didn't put in the giveaway because it really did turn out to be kind of crappy. And this is something I really don't know. I wasn't sure about, and I ordered it thinking it's going to be there in a day or two. And it turns out it was like a couple weeks. But a lot of those ones that they say are going to be a couple weeks ends up coming sooner. So this was going to be in the last giveaway. So together, we're going to look at this thing and see if it cuts the mustard as far as is going into the giveaway that I already gave away. I haven't got the email yet. So Tim, Titus, if you see this video, go check the giveaway video, the picker video, because you were the winner. And I know you'll get around to it sooner or later, and I'm not in a big hurry. If I don't hear from you, I mean, eventually I will kind of just give it to somebody else. This was interesting because it's not like a cloth per se like you normally have, like a hank. It says it's survival bandana. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And you know, if it doesn't work for the giveaway, I'm sure I can do something with it. I'm gonna kind of tear into this package a bit. because I need to see if it looks like it's something that I want to throw in there. So survive. So what is a survival bandana? Out highly visible bandana features a collection of educational and useful survival tips. And I always kind of find that interesting. I got a book. Maybe someday I'll bring it out for a video. It's got it's a really old timey book. One of the other channels had recommended it, and it's got all this stuff about making shelters and all kinds of cool stuff. I kind of geek out on that kind of thing. So anyway, it's something like that. It is a bandana, so I don't expect it to have any microfiber on it or anything like that. Sorry, I am gonna this apart. So if it does go in the giveaway, it's gonna be already kind of unpacked. Come on now. This is supposed to be a short video, but I don't want to damage it. Come on now. All right. I mean, we'll get into getting all the little threads of this thing apart later, but I do want to kind of see what it looks like. Wow, it's a big guy. So, I mean, this would be something good for camping. I mean, there's so many things you can do with a bandana. Yeah, so all kinds of stuff. So it is basically a very basic bandana. So Tim, if you're seeing this one, maybe you can help me to decide if you want me to throw it in, because you know, if this is something that you are thinking is really cool, then we'll throw it in, and if not, we'll put it into something else in the future, or if I fall in love with it, then I'll just take it for myself. But no, I mean, I'm not saying that I want it or anything like that. I'm just saying I think it's pretty cool. So anyway, all kinds of stuff in here. Not going to get into it all because this is a quick video, but it's definitely a bandana, not a hank. So anyway, I just want to show that guy off and show this guy off. And there you go. That's what we got. An unboxing today. Waiting for some other stuff. I don't know if it's going to, you know, once it hits the UPS and starts going across the country or whatever, who knows how long it'll take. So eventually they'll make it here, but we'll figure out other stuff to do in the meantime. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.